Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Along the away sideline, the head coach of the Lumberjacks. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. His guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. More of an impact on the game with the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
line. Run here with Blake Coral. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Corum again. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing him out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means first down.
Another Portland first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Darnold. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard
the home team,
line.
and quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. It's this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Number 22.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air again, Allen. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Allen gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line.
To number 16.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get 6 and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Corum. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen setting up play action. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their mind.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense showing trips out wide as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of gun, here's Darnold. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Now Darnold. On a quick slant, it's Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
To Quentin Johnston. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
with it on 3rd and short. He puts some air under it deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The home team, and quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
incomplete.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results. And those are the results he's looking for.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 2-score game early. More from this one right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. And from their own side of midfield here, they're going to punt rather than go for it. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The offense getting set to go. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second down and 10.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass, and that's when these defenders pin their ears back, they get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
Well, they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home team, and quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Taken in by Pierce. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
6. That's good for a first down.
A give to Corum. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Second down run by Corum. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. It's on a bootleg. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up. They'll try to run it in, Corum. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
The home teams and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. On first down, Allen. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a race down the right side. He does it. Touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys make it a 24-point ball game.
Our home team 24. Visitors nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, Darnold. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the
motioning left is Johnston.
First and 10 at the
First and 10, Darnold. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Portland first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Brought down back at
It's
the
easy for me to
45-yard
say
line.
up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Complete out to the right. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they get this down at the 28. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to fight. And the play went right over his head.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
10 more yards.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here's Darnold to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of
Now we're going to get an
17 yards.
offensive timeout. That's their first.
Good for a Portland.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks chopped some of the lead off before the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes the defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The home team, still quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Allen now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third down and 17.
There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Fields this clean at the 30. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. And this is Baker Mayfield, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Nighthawks have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And it's the home team's quarterback. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Huskies get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Blues get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Nixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The punt team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home team, and quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drops this down. It's going. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Corum straight ahead. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And a 1st down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Allen finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Worried about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his second and inches. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
On the play.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Third and 1.
They'll turn to Corum on third down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. That outruns their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Then they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Low fine in his back. Hits it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And a Portland first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Portland first down.
Play fake. Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
On second and 10 now. Darnold. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
And it's third down.
And again, it's Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The home teams and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First and 10. Here's Allen. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets it again here, second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
No good.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
This offense ready to get going again now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Going on first, here's Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
The shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
It's a game.
All set now, first and 10.
That's good for a Portland first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lumberjacks.
From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long.
A 53-yard attempt.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the margin stays glued at 20.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
This, our last play of the quarter. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Allen setting up play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to Brenton Strange. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give up the middle to Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll stick with Corum. He dodged the tackle. Shoots another one. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a first down.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. He runs it across. Touchdown! These guys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one in 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And a Portland.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. We put a receiver in motion left. Desperation time here. Finds Hunter downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
For a Portland 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Portland.
Throwing here, Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Darnold now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep to the left. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, carried by Corum. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
47-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
Run on
line.
first down with Corum. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Allen. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Complete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to Alex Pierce. First and goal.
So that brings
at
us to the
6-yard
2-minute
line.
warning. These guys, moments away from win number 12. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Here's a Corum from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Corum. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Corum. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.